Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So it's been a hot minute since I filmed. I literally wanted to get this up yesterday, but instead it is going up on Saturday when my regular day is Friday. So we'll just figure out how that works. And I've just decided to do a quick little video on products that help with oily skin. My skin is so oily. I get so oily on my nose, which I look kind of oily right now. But sorry. And I get oily right here, right through here. I don't really get oily on my cheeks. They usually have like dry patches. But whatever. So I just decided to show you some of the products that I use to help my oily skin. So let's just get started. So the first thing, obviously you have to moisturize. I know some people say, why do I need to put moisturizer on my face? It's just going to make it oilier. No, you have to moisturize. So the thing that I use in the mornings is the Morning Burst gel. Now, gel is good for oily skin. They make gel cleansers, they make gel moisturizers, all of that. That stuff is great for oily skin. It moisturizes, but it doesn't put much oil into your skin. So it helps a lot. And this is just from Clean and Clear. I'm almost out, but it's just a gel. It just goes on really smooth. It moisturizes, and I put this on in the mornings because it's lighter than at nighttime. At night, excuse me, don't know what that was. At night, I used to use my, I showed it in my skincare routine, which I will link down below if you haven't seen that. But it was my Cetaphil, I think. Is that what it's called? I ran out of it. I don't know. I think that's what it's called. Maybe not. Oh well. But it was for oily skin and acne prone. It wasn't that good. It made my face feel oily. So I would not suggest it. But this gel is really, really good. So after that, you have to have a primer. So there's two primers, but one I don't have. I ran out of. But the first one is the Porefessional from Benefit. This is just a small one. I have a bigger one, whatever. I have raved about this stuff so much. It is the best. Usually when you have oily skin, you have really big pores and you get blackheads really easy because stuff sinks into your pores and all that. So this is really, really good. And I absolutely love this stuff. It covers your pores. I've got it on under my makeup right now. I just love it. Seriously, if you have not tried this, at least get a sample and try it. I promise you, you will love it. So after you prime, you have to have a concealer. Right? So I know people are like, why are you talking about concealer when you're just talking about oily skin? But when you have oily skin, you know that concealer can rub off or crease and look oily throughout the day. I have a problem with that, especially under my eyes. For some reason it creases, and I totally have eyeliner under my eye. What? But it creases throughout the day, and it just looks awful. Like, you don't want that. So, one that I've found that doesn't crease throughout the day is the Ready Set Gorgeous Concealer. I hauled this. It just looks like that. I'm not really fond of how, like, you apply it. But it is a good concealer. And I'm in shade Light. I think it was like 115 to 120. This concealer is really good. I have it on right now all over my face. I just love it. This is the first time I've tried it. But it doesn't crease. As you can tell, I've had this on since like 2 and it is 9 o'clock right now. So yeah, it's really good stuff. I love this, and it's really inexpensive. Most of my stuff that I'm showing you is inexpensive. There's a couple things that isn't, but this stuff is really, really good. So after concealer, you have to have a foundation, and I have 2. So I'll show you the more affordable one, then the high-end one. So the first one is the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless. I'm in shade 115, which is Ivory. This stuff is awesome. I done a review on this. It's the last video I did, actually. I done a review on this. I hauled it. I absolutely love this stuff. It doesn't make you oily. It's for normal to oily skin, obviously, because it's matte and poreless, whatever. If you have dry skin, you don't need matte. So this stuff is awesome. It stays on for a long time, and I was actually surprised for a drugstore foundation that it stays on as long as it does. It's just really great. It keeps you matte. It does sink into your pores some, and I think I said that in my review when I put it on for the first time, but I still like it. So, and then my more expensive one, which everybody and their mother has had this, and it is the Makeup Forever Matte Velvet Plus. It just looks like this. Just has this, you know, whatever. This stuff is really expensive. I think it's like $30-some. Not sure. But it is so good. It keeps me matte for so long, and I've never found a foundation that does that. This stuff is a holy grail of mine. This shade is too light, so I need to get a different shade. But this stuff is my holy grail. I am obsessed with this. So, after foundation, you need a powder. So, my favorite powder right now that I've found that does keep me matte and shine free is the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless. This is in 110 Porcelain, which is a shade lighter than my foundation, but whatever. So, you know, it just looks like a regular powder. I mean, it's just a powder. I'm just obsessed with it. It's so good. It keeps me matte, which I'm really surprised about because some don't do that. Usually, if I walk out like an hour after I put my makeup on, I'm like a grease bucket. It is disgusting. I hate it. But this stuff actually keeps me matte for 2 to 3 hours, which I'm completely surprised. It and the foundation together is great. So, after that, usually people use a setting spray. Sometimes I do this, sometimes I don't. Obviously, sometimes I can be lazy. You know, whatever. So, when I do use one, I use the Urban Decay Deslick, and this is the old packaging, obviously. But it's an oil control makeup setting spray. This is the extra large size. You can still get this at Ulta, Sephora, whatever. I actually just got back from Ulta a little bit ago, and I seen it there while I was there. This stuff is just great. It's by Urban Decay. You just spray it on before or after your makeup, or you can spray it on both. Whatever, just 2 or 3 squirts on your face. Let it sink in. This stuff keeps my makeup on really, really good. I love this stuff. I've been obsessed with this for a while. I don't use it that much, but when I do, it makes my makeup look flawless. So, after that, you obviously need something to keep you matte. during the day. So I actually have two things to talk about. One is blotting sheets. You can get these high-end, drugstore, whatever. I know Elf makes them. They're just like $1, I think. But basically, if you don't know what they are, they're just sheets that take the oil out of your skin to not make you look oily, but it leaves the makeup there. Because if you use something else, you'll be taking the makeup off with it. But my favorite is the Clean and Clear oil absorbing sheets. I had the Hello Kitty ones before this, and I just bought these not that long ago. But they're like $4 at the drugstore. That's pretty inexpensive if you ask me. I know a few other places at Sephora has them, and like there's rice paper ones, all that. I just like these. They do the job for me, and I always keep these in my purse. So after that, if you're still oily, I would suggest using a blotting powder. Now, I know you put powder on in the morning, but if you're still oily after using the sheets, you need to apply just a little bit of powder. I don't really apply powder because usually the sheets get my oil off. But if I need to, my favorite to carry in my bag is the Maybelline Dream Matte Powder. I just got the lightest one. I mean, it's just a regular powder. It comes with like the little thingy to use with it. All that. This stuff is just great. I know everybody and their mother on YouTube has used this, and most people love it. I mean, there's not really much to say about this. It's just a great blotting powder to keep in your purse and all that. So that's pretty much all my products that I think are great for oily skin that I found that work for me. I'm not saying that they'll work for you, but they work for me, and my skin is super oily. It actually runs in my family, which is really weird, but my skin is so oily. It is awful. But I just wanted to show y'all the products that I enjoy with my oily skin. So I hope y'all enjoyed. Like, subscribe, leave video requests below, and I'll see y'all on my next one.